When you think Subaru, you think probably one word, and say it with me now. Vaping. No, this is a rally video. We can't talk about. We'll start over. When you think Subaru, you probably think of two things: vaping and, say it with me now, head gaskets. Okay, when you think of Subaru, you probably think of three things: vaping, head gaskets, and a little thing called rally. Subaru entered their first rally in 1980 in the Safari Rally. And from 1980 until 1990, they only entered a couple races each season, preferring to show their car on the gravel tracks instead of all of them. Their best result came in 1987, where they finished in third place. In 1990, Subaru entered a little known rally organization, I don't know, the WRC, or World Rally Championship, with their Group A Legacy RS. And they did all right. In 90 and 91, the Legacy RS finished with 3/4 and a third place. Still no wins for the Subaru Rally team as of yet. 1993, a little small rally driver known as, I don't know, Colin McRae. Have you ever heard of him? Only the most famous rally driver of all time, joined Subaru, and this was their first full season at the WRC level. In 93, McRae would get the first ever rally win for Subaru, cementing them as the real deal in the championship. This was at the 8th event of the year, Rally New Zealand. This also happened to be the last rally event the Legacy RS would enter. After this event came a little car, you may have heard of it, just called, what is it? Oh, I don't know, the Subaru Impreza. Colin finished that season 5th overall in the Drivers' Championship and the better of the two Subaru drivers. In 1994, a little somebody known as Carlos Sainz joined Subaru to race alongside Colin McRae in the secondary driver slot. His son, the only thing you can do when your dad drives rally cars is, I don't know, maybe drive in Formula One. 1994 rolls around with Carlos Sainz on the team, and the Subaru Impreza gets its first rally win in Greece in 1994. McRae would go on to win 2 more races that season in the Impreza, putting Subaru second overall in the Constructors for the World Rally Championship. 95 came around and both drivers were doing well. And at Rally Catalunya? I don't know that's close enough. At Rally Catalunya, Subaru went freaking 1, 2, 3. First, second, third. You can't do it better. There's only 3 cars, so first, second, and third is going to be the best possible result. You can't get better. I mean, you could go 0, 1, and 2, but I don't think you get points for coming in 0th. So, in 1995, Carlos Sainz and Colin McRae were tied going into the last race of the season. And it just so happened to be Colin McRae's home rally. And McRae would go on to win his home rally, securing his one and only Drivers' Championship. But yet again, Carlos Sainz didn't let him win that easily. He came a close second place. And third driver for Subaru, Richard Burns, would finish third, giving them not one, but 2 1-2-3s back to back. If that doesn't tell you how good the Subaru Impreza was on the rally stage, I don't freaking know what you want from me, okay? Take you out, buy you a nice dinner, bring you home afterwards, meet its parents? Like, what do you want? The Impreza was a legit rally car. In the 95 season, Subaru would win their first Constructors' Championship. After the 95 season, Carlos Sainz would go on to join Ford, leaving Subaru. In 1996, Kenneth Eriksson would join McRae as the 2 primary drivers for Subaru. They ended up defending Subaru Constructors' title, but McRae came in second place in the Drivers' Championship, losing to Tommy Mäkinen. In 1997, things would be good again for Subaru, defending it for a 3rd year in a row. Colin McRae again would go on to lose to Tommy Mäkinen, coming in second place. This year by just 1 point. McRae left Subaru and also went to join Ford with their new promise of the Focus. A handful of drivers would then step in and drive for Subaru, and a couple of them won championships of their own. Subaru, however, could never find a way to seal their own Constructors' Championship again, getting many seconds and thirds. 2006 would be one of the worst seasons that Subaru ever had, many calling it the season from hell, which I don't know how a season comes from hell. Like, is it summer? Was it hot? Just drive faster. I don't know. Subaru wouldn't go on to win a single event that year and would only see the podium 4 times. 2007 wouldn't be any better for Subaru, with many calling it, here we go, put your guesses in the comments. What do you think the creative people of 2007 would call a bad season after the season from hell? This is a real tough one. It was appropriately named the second season from hell. Guys, we couldn't come up with anything new. Again, they would also not see a win this season, and this year they would only see the podium twice. 2008 would be the final year that Subaru would compete in the WRC, and their last year was not their best. Again, another disappointing season, and on December 16th, 2008, Subaru announced that they would no longer be competing in the World Rally Championship. Now, the parent company said this was due to economic reasons. 2008, the stock market crashed, all the things like that. But let's be honest, on the back of 3 not great seasons without a win, it's hard to blame anything else except for losing. Now, there have been rumors for years that Subaru would join the WRC once again, but till this year, they still have not. It seems weird that a brand that can attribute a lot of their success to rally would suddenly leave and never come back, with brands like Hyundai and Ford still doing well. It's hard to imagine a world where Subaru's most popular car, the WRX, which stands for World Rally Experimental, would come from a manufacturer that no longer competes in the World Rally Championship. Subaru's rally team and their dominance in the 90s would cement them as the face of rally, even though they don't have the most wins of all time or constructors wins. When you see a Subaru, you think rally after head gasket and after vaping. You think that's a rally car. And with the 22B STI being one of the most famous rally cars ever, only 500 were ever produced, and they go for a lot of money nowadays. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want me to cover any other topics or cars, or mostly just cars or racing, let me know in the comments. Let me know your favorite Subaru. Personally, I'm a Hawkeye fan myself, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Goodbye now. Don't go blow your head gaskets. Go vape in your Subaru.